Rahul Kotwal from medical team of Macleods Pharmaceuticals. Today we have Dr. A. Srinivas Kumar with us, who is chairman of CSINIC and also a director of cardiology at Apollo Hospitals, Hyderabad. He has delivered a session on TAVR and TMVR current status in India. So sir, we welcome you to the channel and request you to summarize your session for the benefit of the fraternity.
Yeah, greetings from CSINIC and Apollo Hospitals, Hyderabad. Another very interesting modality of therapy which has come as a boon to sick and needy patients, which are especially elderly, who are all dying before, is a trans-aortic valve replacement. It's a boon, I said, because all the sick patients who had severe aortic stenosis were all dying because surgeons were not willing to operate because of high risk. And then now we have this modality which can save patients who are very sick. The more sicker the patient, the more benefit the patient is getting with this aortic valve replacement percutaneously. But only thing we need to know which are the right patients, it has to be done, and how to assess the, each patient, what size of the valve fits into that patient. So it's very important not only to diagnose on echo and sizing of the valve, but it's very important for all to understand and become comfortable with CT assessment of the these patients pre-procedure. And we also need to know what is the peripheral arterial status, because the valve needs to go through femoral artery into the aorta. So we need to have a proper sizing of the femoral arteries and the peripheral vessels, along with aortic annulus size, and then there are different criteria to assess what valve size fits in these patients of aortic valve replacement. We also need to have a heart team discussion before, including our surgeons, critical care specialists, anesthetists and cardiologists together, all are keeping the patient's interest and the priority, seeing that which patient should benefit. Though we do see some younger patients suffering with disease, we have not reached it there yet, and now we are comfortably offering this therapy to more than 70 years persons who are not fit for surgery. Recent data also showed that patients who are low risk, who are also fit for surgery, also could behave better than surgical aortic valve replacement. So all these aspects which are interesting and very encouraging for the patients were all discussed in this session. After type of valves which is there, what type of valve it needs to be taken, and we have different types of valves called balloon expandable valves and self-expandable valves which are available, and which valve suits to which type of aortic stenosis, and how to do this procedure right. All the procedural details were also discussed with various experts in yesterday's sessions on the TAVR. It's very heartening to note that last year we did about 300 plus cases of trans-aortic valve replacement, and the numbers are likely to go up further. The estimated numbers could be about 1,000 patients per year in our country. This is about trans-aortic valve replacement. Other important modality of therapy which has come to patient care, which was discussed in the end, was transmitral valve replacement. Basically, all these patients who had balloon mitral valve replacement, mitral valvotomies before, or who had a bioprosthetic valve mitral implants done before, when valve gets degenerated, to redo surgeries, it becomes risky. So these sort of patients we started tackling by using the same aortic valve in the reverse direction, balloon expandable valves, in these sick patients who had degenerative mitral valve disease. And we go through venous site and do transeptal puncture and take the valve there into the mitral valve and deploy it right to rapid pacing. That is another interesting way patients improve dramatically. We also need to understand how to tackle these patients post-procedure to avoid the vascular problems, and then all these patients, what likely complications like heart block and other things which could happen should be seriously monitored. And again, the heartening thing to note is all these patients are improving dramatically, and with one day ICU stay and next day observation, patients get discharged to home, and all these patients get back active life, and that's how they could live longer without complications. Very heartening procedures, again, interventional cardiology has provided for the needy patients. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the beautiful summary. The session might be really very informative to the audience over there. We definitely look forward for the concerns and doubts that they might still have in the comment section below. So we thank you for being the part of the channel. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I congratulate for this initiative by which most of the CSI colleagues across the country who missed out to be live here could watch the sessions. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, definitely. Thank you.